Hello. What's up, everybody? It's Yoshinator195 here, coming at you with another Black Ops 6 gaming commentary video. In this episode, I'm going to talk about when and where to grind for camos and how to make the most of double XP weekends, baby. Because in this footage, I go to Stakeout 24/7, and it was the double XP weekend. And man, oh man, I had a bit of a blast, I'm not going to lie, just using the shotgun, particularly on this map. And I think I mentioned it in another video because this is the only map and the only time that I'll ever use the shotgun. Because for me, I just can't do it. I can't do it on any other maps. Like maybe, honestly, can't even think of maybe another map. I was going to say maybe Payback, but even then, there was footage of me struggling so hard to use the shotgun. But Stakeout, this is like the closest, tightest quarters, and to me, it's almost like made for the shotgun. And I think when I was doing the double XP weekend, I was like, this is the only time that I'm ever going to be interested in, say, grinding up the shotgun and having some fun with it, because I don't like to, I don't know, at the same time, as much as I enjoy, I just have to watch this Molotov cocktail off the back. Just, As much as I like grinding for camos, I was going to say, I also need to have like fun with the gun at the same time. It's sometimes like, I don't want it to be a slog. And I think maybe I was younger. I was okay with just putting up with crap in terms of like grinding for camos and just doing the really, really crap tasks and challenges to try and get it and feeling that sense of reward. But I don't know. Maybe now I'm older, I'm just going to like, I want to have fun. I just want to do things that are a bit more fun. And if I can do that while grinding for camos, then I will do that. And I'll only do that in situations like this and Stakeout. And so I'll also talk a little bit about this particular class, because I'm going to call it maybe the pest class. And I'll do like another video talking when I first, was introduced to this class by kind of a friend who suggested using Molotovs in Stakeout. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I'd never run Molotovs. Like, it's always like, just grenades, maybe Semtexes, and that's it, I don't think I've ever used anything else. And Molotovs, he was like, just put on Molotovs, and just like, that's all I do. And he added on Danger Close, so you have 2 extra lethals, and he's just like lighting it up. And I was like, really? Okay. And then another friend was like, yeah, just add on shock charges. And I was like, what? Okay. Like, where do I ever use these? But then I quickly realized exactly why, because man, oh man, you just rain down fire in this map and you use the freaking Molotov cocktails, and I'm just spamming it. Oh my God. It's just like, it literally becomes like hell on earth. It just putting look at me just putting all these Molotovs. And then when I was leveling up the shotgun, I really, really wanted Dragon's Breath, just to like add on that extra incendiary damage. Because if you know what Dragon's Breath is, it's like these incendiary bullets where you just shoot someone and then they get lit up on fire, and it's like, that's just like everything's going on. So to me, this is like pest class, and I go into pest mode, and it's so much, fun and craziness at the same time. It can be, too much and overwhelming. You're just like, I need to like just stop a little bit. And as you can kind of watch me throughout this footage, I'm just trying my best to be as much of a pest as I can. And I'm also trying to go for these long shots, which I don't know, sometimes in the old Call of Duties, you could do a cheeky long shot with a shotgun. And I don't know, even in this map, I was barely getting them. I was just getting hit markers for days. And I'm like, all right, I know it's a shotgun, but I'm putting on incendiary damage, and I've hit you a couple times from a long shot. Like, normally 2 hits from a long shot should be able to kill someone with a shotgun. That's how it should work. Be annoying if you got 1 shot and it's a long shot. If you're the opponent, you're like, how did that guy shoot me from like the end of the hallway? It's just a shotgun. But if I've shot you twice, then all right, that makes a bit more sense, because I should knock out at least 50% of your health bar, that makes sense. And yeah, look, if you want to grind for camos because I've, potentially gone maybe too far. Oh, that would have been so good if I got that quad feed, if I could, and just doing the clutch defense. But I talked a lot about, playing the objective in other videos in a series of that debate of, doing the right thing in my eyes in terms of trying to go for the objectives versus just, camping or grinding for camos and just not even paying attention and trying to win it for your team. So, the reload killed me there. So if I am on the other side of the coin and you do want to grind for camo, this map here in particular, maybe even Nuketown, although I still argue Nuketown is, big enough that you can try to at least, play the objective and win for it. But Stakeout in this way, you go for your life. You just go for the camos predominantly. I'm not going to say, 100% because I still also like trying to win Stakeout and still trying to get the flags as much as I can. And, I'm always like, to me, if I can knock two birds with one stone, grinding for camos and playing the objective, that's what I'm going to do. But if you are going to just go for one and you just want to grind for camos, this is hands down probably the best map to do so. Maybe not for the sniper, although I've seen some people try to do sniping down that hallway. I like doing this just for the shotguns and maybe for my knife, just trying to level that up. But you could honestly use just look how I have I just said bing bong. I love it. The side New York City. Oh, this is now I'm just having fun. And see that long shot. Oh, that would have been awesome. Just the headshot when he's laying down. Yeah. So if coming back, I get distracted sometimes from my gameplay footage as I get cleaved. The shotgun here and is probably going to be the craziest and funnest time in terms of trying to level up a gun and grind for camos. And I think in general, Stakeout is, you just spend half an hour there. It's enough to get your, dopamine. And is it cortisone? No, it's something else, not dopamine. Can't remember the other compound. Just to get your serotonin levels, I think, up and just enjoy, that chaos and what it can bring you. But, I can't do this for 2 hours. I'm sorry. I could probably play Warzone for I think I have played Warzone for 2 to 3 hours. Even on the same map for at least 1.5 hours before I need to switch it up. But my mind would go absolutely wild if I played Stakeout for 3 hours just straight. It's just so chaotic, But look, if you're going to do the shotgun route like I am, I recommend, going into pest mode if you can and going on to Dragon's Breath and using the Molotov cocktails, even if you want using the shock charges. I've got smokes on here because sometimes I go back and forth. Sometimes I think the smokes are a little bit more handier. Other times I think the shock charges are kind of just fun, but sometimes they're just, you just get shocked and they still shoot you because they're getting shocked. They're shooting you while they're shocked. So it doesn't necessarily incapacitate them completely, but anyways. I also like running this, I think it's a holographic sight that I have don't know the name of it, but it's at the beginning of the video. And just kind of just doing a quick aim down, pop 'em scenario, kind of like that, and just moving left and right. And I just love the sound effect as well. If you can kind of hear them, they're like popcorn. As soon as you Molotov them, you just hear the. It's they're cooking. It's absolutely hilarious. And God, maybe could be a good map to put on the proxy chat. And I could not believe I lost this game. 47-24. I have no idea how I lost that, but I think this would be a good game to put on the prox chat just to see people yelling at me who the hell is this guy throwing Molotov cocktails and shooting me with this fiery shotgun and putting shock charges. And I love that I got this guy at the final kill cam just running around with the cleaver and just boom. That's what you get, Molotov cocktailed. But that is it for me. Let me know what you think about Stakeout and, what did you do when it was double XP weekend, and how do you like to grind for camos in general? And have you actually been enjoying the shotgun class that I've been using, like that, Dragon's Breath? And have you also found so much joy while just molotoving people? Let me know down in the comments below, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.